Hi, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign of Capricorn for August of 2020. If this reading resonates, please like, share, and subscribe if you have not already done so. Always keep in mind that you have your own power and your own free will to make your own decisions. Choose your own path. Never give your power away to a reading or anything else. This reading is intended to assist you on your path to your highest good. The details to how to contact me for a personal reading and the decks used in this reading can be listed, will be listed in the description below. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I always wait for the cards to jump out. So if you would prefer to go ahead and fast forward through that, I understand, I do respect your time, but I do wait for the cards to come out. I don't want to rush the message from Spirit. Thank you. August for Capricorn. August 2020. Capricorn, August 2020. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have a little message right here. The Chariot and the Moon. So you might be trying to move away from energies that might be deceiving or that might not be fully forthcoming, and or you're trying to get more in touch with your intuition and your spirit side of things. We have another message here, the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So something that that you've been working on collecting or building, creating, it might not be going as planned. You might not be super satisfied with the results that you've gotten thus far. Got one more shot. However, if you continue to put that energy into it and try to focus on the little, like how do you make the little tweaks to improve it, you should see a good outcome. You just have to focus on the right energy instead of focusing on the difficult things, and kind of sit there and put everything in priorities. Like, what is the situation that needs to be looked at really, and what are the little details that could be kind of bypassed, and what are the ones that I really need to focus on to get this going. But don't give up, because it seems like you've put a lot of work and a lot of energy into it. And if you just continue a little bit longer and focus on the positive energies, which you seek, you will find. So focus on the good energies, and you should see a good outcome come from it. At the current moment, you might be needing to put some action towards something. So you're wanting to consider putting potential action towards a romantic relationship, potentially. You might have been considering moving away from it in the past, but you're wanting to really stick with it. Let's see. Sorry, just give me one moment. So the underlying energy is the Page of Wands. So there's something that you passionate about, information that you want to give or receive that you're passionate about. that will allow you to make a decision or help you to make a decision regarding something that you can be proud of in the long term. Underlying energy is, give me just 1 second. You're not wanting to keep a secret about something. You're wanting to kind of, even though you're not really displaying it, you're not hiding it either. In the recent past, you might have had some inspiration or some motivation regarding a potential opportunity on an investment. You're also thinking about making a communication regarding love. The Page of Cups indicates love. In the near future, you're hoping to provide or receive some honest communication. Even if it's blunt, you're just hoping for some honest communication. You see yourself right now as just trying to focus on your finances, probably working a lot, spending a lot of time trying to review what investments you can, where you see potential opportunities in the future to make money, and really just focusing on that sort of aspect of life. Really, even though in the back of your mind, you would like to receive or provide communication regarding love, and you want a relationship that you see a good outcome with it. You see a good potential for a long-term future with this individual, even though it seems like there's distance with them at the moment. Others see you as you're very hardworking and you're very diligent. Like you put your focus on something and you see it through. You work until the job is done. You're currently fearing or hoping for not. You just kind of want to be free of things. You've been working so hard that you're either fearing or hoping to have like a little mini vacation. Like you don't want to let everything fall through the cracks, but you might need a break, a little refresher. And the potential outcome, should things remain the same, is a offer of love or a new commitment of love to either yourself or another individual. So we're going to go ahead and pull some clarifiers. And again, I wait for the cards to jump. So if you feel like you want to fast forward through that, please feel free to do so. Thank you. Yeah. So right now you're super focused on work, but really in the back of your mind, you're hoping for some communication regarding a love interest or love opportunity that didn't make it to full fruition. You saw a potential victory with it, and for whatever reason it didn't work out. And so your closest family might see you as just diving into your work and stuff because you're sad, you feel a loss regarding a relationship. Um, you might have been with somebody who you feel like try to get away with something, or you might have recently discovered that they were trying to still steal finances from you, or try and deceive you to get finances or resources from you in some way, shape, or form. You're currently trying to make a decision about walking away from love, or offering love anymore in the future, or to your current partner. Is this fixable or not? You want something that's fair and balanced. You want to be married, but you want to be married to somebody who is honest and fair, who is who can be trusted, that who you can have with you and side by side with you, and feel like you guys are putting in the same effort, the same work together, and it's also balanced, and you're proud, and you know that nothing or no one can jeopardize your relationship with them, that they're not going to allow any outside influence to jeopardize your relationship. Sorry, I was just looking at the pentacles. Okay. Okay. The underlying energy is you're thinking about love, but you're trying to hide that. So you're throwing yourself into work and focusing on bringing in more resources and trying to ignore the fact that you really do think about this individual. You do want, and if it's not an individual that you know yet, it's an idea of a relationship that you have in mind. But in your recent past, you found out that you received some information, or you've been thinking, or have some suspicions that the person that you're with, or somebody in your circle, is trying to get away with stealing from you or taking your resources in some way, shape, or form. And it might be the person that you were thinking that you could pursue a relationship with, maybe. In your near future, you have the King of Swords, and that's clarified by the King of Cups. So in the near future, you might be either hanging out with just your guy friends and not really wanting, or excuse me, not your guy friends. In the near future, you might just be hanging out with your own sex, not really trying to pursue a relationship, even though you want one. You're trying to act like that's not what you want. But in the near future, you might get an inspiration from someone that makes you realize and communicate, or someone might communicate a love passion, a love interest with you, for you. And then for yourself, how you see yourself currently, you got the Knight of Pentacles. And to clarify that, you got the Knight of Pentacles again. So you really see yourself as just fully focused on your work, bringing in your resources, your finances. You don't see yourself as focused on love at all, even though really you're hoping you would like to send or receive a message of love and have victory with it. But you're acting like, and you're treating yourself and trying to keep yourself blocked off as like, nope, I'm just fully in my own power, fully working on my finances and nothing else. And others see you again because of the pain that you've endured, that they see that action in you. They see that you're trying to ignore love and any romantic opportunities because you've been hurt. So they see that the people that who know you, and they see they've been around you for a while, they have not privileged, they've been around when you've had those experiences that caused you to have heartbreak and heartache. And so now they see you acting as if love is not available and just fully focusing on work and putting your head down and focusing on your opportunities and making more opportunities for yourself. And it looks like what you're fearful or hopeful for is an opportunity to just relax, because you've been hanging on to everything too tight. Or you're afraid if you do relax and you stop holding everything too tight, that everything's just going to fall through the cracks. But you always want to keep in mind that anything that is meant for you can never be taken away from you, even if it's delayed. What is intended for you is always going to be yours. No one or nothing else can change that. So you don't have to force it. You don't have to squeeze it. It's something that you maintain in a gentle way. It's not something that you squeeze to death and sit there and ignore and put up a front. And it's something that you're just honest with and just have an openness to it. Have that hanged man energy of where, like, even though you want it very, very badly, you're going to have it in a relaxed way. You know it's already yours. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to worry for it. Sorry. You don't have to worry for that. So that's what you're hoping for. And at the same time, you're scared for it to come because you don't want to focus on love anymore. You want to just move forward and get that element out of your life. But it's something that you really do crave on a soul level. In the near future, it looks like you'll be making a judgment regarding a opportunity with or for love. And in this judgment energy, it looks like you're just going to be you'll be staying secluded for a while longer still, it looks like. But you'll be kind of going in internally, focusing on what is love to you. What have you been receiving in the way that others show love to you? And is it what you want to continue to receive? Is there anything that the elements that you cause that impact the love that comes into your life? And then the people around you, how they love you and how you love them. Is it equal and is it fair? You're trying to make judgments on that and trying to get things in a more balanced way. But it looks to me, you really want love, but you don't feel like it's available. That's the bottom line. But love is always available. You just have to, some of us, we have those things in our past that hinder us, that prevent us from allowing things in that we really do want, because you have to be of that energy before you can be with that energy. So just focus on healing any traumas that you've had in the past, so that you can move forward in a way where you're focusing on your pentacles, but you also keep in mind that there's still love out there, and you don't have to run from it, and it's okay that you want it. It's more than okay that you want it. You just have to find that right person, and when it's intended for you, it will come to you. So in the meantime, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing that you're focusing on your pentacles, but keep in mind there's a balance in life. We want to have a good balance with work-life balance, playtime, and all that. So even though you're working hard, make sure you play hard so that you get some balance in there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how things work out for you. If you want to share your story with me, I'd love to hear it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading, the information can be found in the description below. Thank you.